So yes, hello everyone. This is lecture 11 on computer networks, and we are going to resume our previous lecture only, and we have started IP addressing topic, and I have cleared everything about net ID and host ID. Okay, net ID is the identification for the network. Just like every computer connected to internet has IP address, similarly every network also has an IP address, and it is the first address of the block. Okay, it is not assigned to any computer, it is reserved as net ID. And why it is used? It is used for routing purposes. Okay, so in place of having entry for all the computers, we will have only one entry for the network, that is the net ID. Okay, so I have cleared these things in the previous lecture, and now why we have studied this net ID and host ID concept, let me tell you that thing. So we were discussing class full addressing, so we are having class A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so there are 4 octets in IP addresses. So let me copy them. Yes. Okay, so these are class A, B, C, D, E. So in class A, your first octet is reserved as net ID. This is the net ID, and the last 3 octets are for host ID. Okay, in class B, first 2 octets are for net ID, and last 2 octets are for host ID. In class C, first 3 octets are for net ID, and the last octet is for host ID. And in class D and E, there is no such bifurcation. So are you getting it? For net ID and host ID, class A, only first octet is for net ID, and last 3 octets are for host ID. So let me tell you that thing, why we are doing so and so on. So please try to remember, in class A, I have told you the first octet first bit is reserved as 0. Now since first octet first bit is reserved as 0, so how many bits are remaining in first octet? 7 bits are remaining. And I have told you what is net ID. Net ID is the first address of the block. First address means if I take, see this, first 0 is reserved, then we have 7 bits, so we can have all 7 zeros here. Okay, and then we have 3 octets. So if I want to get first address, so I have to put all zeros here. Okay, like this. So it will be the first address. Okay, and what about the last address? For this block, net ID means network identification. Na? So I have put here all zeros, and here in 3 octets I have put all the zeros. So finally what we have got 0.0.0.0. Now till what point it will go? So since net ID, so I will fix these. I will rotate these 3. After rotating, what I will get here, these all 8 zeros, so it will be 0.255.255.255. So this is the first organization of class A. Yes, any doubt? You will feel a little bit difficult for the first few minutes, and then everything will be crystal clear in your mind. Don't worry, please bear with me. Yes, here if anybody is having any doubt, please let me know. Otherwise I will keep on repeating this thing as many times you want. I will repeat it. Don't worry, but please let me know any problem here, because these are very basic thing. If you are not able to follow these, then entire lecture will be gone away.
Understood.
Okay, it's good. Okay, so for class A, I am discussing first octet is net ID. Na? First octet net ID means network identification. So directly indirectly I want to say there are 7 bits. First bit is reserved. There are 7 bits. So 7 bits can go from 7 zeros to 7 ones. This means 2 power 7. That is 128. So directly indirectly this means to 128 different organizations I can give class A address, and each organization can have how many IP addresses? That is given by host ID. Total 3 octets are there. 8 plus 8 plus 8, that is 24. So each organization will have 2 power 24 IP addresses. Are you getting it? So class A IP address can be given to 128 organizations, and each organization will have 2 power 24 IP addresses. 2 power 24 IP addresses means I have told you 2 power 10 is approximately 1000, 2 power 20 is million. So 2 power 4 is 16. So approximately 16 million million IP addresses. 16 million IP addresses in each block of class A. Please let me know if anybody is facing any difficulty. So net ID here, so first octet is for net ID. First 0 is fixed, so 7 bits are remaining. So 7 bits can go from 70 to 71, that is 128. So 128 different organizations can be given class A IP address, and each organization will have 2 to the power 24 IP addresses because of 3 octets are reserved for host ID. So that means approximately 16 million. This is not exact answer, approximately 16 million IP addresses in each block of class A. Please write down these points. These are very, very important. Please write down. Since net ID is given to each network or LAN, since net ID is given to each network or LAN, so class A IP address can be given to, so class A IP address can be given to, can underline this, can be given to, can be given to 2 power 7, that is 128 different organizations. Can be given to 2 power 7, that is 128 different organizations, each having 2 to the power 24, each having 2 to the power 24, that is 16 million IP addresses, each having 2 to the power 24, that is 16 million IP addresses. Okay, underline this, 16 million IP addresses. I am saying IP addresses. So 2 power 24 IP addresses are there. Okay, let me jump to the next slide. Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now I have told you, it can be given to 2 power 7. But actually when we are implementing, we have reserved 2 blocks. That means 0.0.0.0 to 0.255.255. This block can be given to first organization, but it is reserved for historical reasons. It has been reserved. And the last block, what will be last block? See this, here we have 0. Now after that what we will have? 1.0.0.0 to 1.255.255.255. Are you getting it now? Next will
Yes,
be
sir.
2.0.0.0 to 2.255.255.255. Okay, dot till what point we will go? Till what point we will go? Till, see, 7 ones in first octet. Try to consider it on in first octet 7 ones, continuous 7 that is 127. 127.0.0 to 127.255.255.255. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, so why we are not going to 128? 128 is not there. Why? Because first bit is 0, that is reserved. So in first octet we can have at most 7 ones. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 ones is nothing but 2 power 7 minus 1, that is 127. That's why we have gone till 127. Okay, so this first block is reserved and last block is also reserved. Okay, so totally uh, uh, how many organizations we can have? 128 we have, suppose na, 120, it can be given to 128, but actually we are giving to 128 minus 2, that is 126 organizations only. So class A IP address is given to, now we will write is given to. First of all, what we have written, it can be given to 128 organization. Now I will say, but it has been given to 126 organizations only, because first block and last block is reserved. Okay, yes, please write this point. Class, actually write it like this, actually class A IP addresses are given to 126 organizations, Actually, class A IP addresses are given to 126 organizations because first and last block of class A are reserved. Because first and last block of class A is reserved. First and last block is reserved. Any doubt?
No, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Now next type of question what they will ask is, I have told you each organization of class A. Let me jump to the next slide. Take snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. What I have told you, each organization of class A is having how many IP addresses? Each organization of class A is having 2 power 24 IP addresses. So see the wording IP addresses. That's why I told you please underline this thing. Each organization of class A is having 2 power 22, 2 power 24 IP addresses. How many hosts it can connect? It can connect 2 power 24 minus 2 hosts. Okay. So directly indirectly, what does this mean? 2 IP addresses we have wasted. So where we have wasted? So first, I think you already know. First IP address is net ID. First IP address is net ID. And last IP address of the block. Last IP address. Last IP address is direct broadcast address. I will tell you about it. Don't worry. Direct broadcast address. Okay, so you have to see the question very carefully. What they are asking: each organization of class A is having how many IP addresses? 2 power 24 IP addresses. Now each organization can have how many hosts or computer? 2 power 24 minus 2 host or computer. Why minus 2? Because first IP address is net ID, that is reserved. I have told you in the previous lecture itself that net ID is reserved. It cannot be assigned to any computer. So first IP address is net ID and the last IP address is direct broadcast address. Okay, don't worry, I will tell you this thing. Yes, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so now I will open it up more. Please take snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now please let me tell you first organization of class A. First organization. So 0 I have reserved already. See this 0 I have reserved. So don't say with 0. First organization I will say 1.0.0.0 to 1.255.255.255. Okay. First organization first address is this. First organization first address. First organization first address. And this is what? Net ID. First organization first address, that is net ID of first organization. So they will clearly ask what is the net ID of first organization. You will say 1.0.0.0. Okay. So this is what? This is what? First organization last address. Yes. First organization last address. Okay. That is DBA, direct broadcast address of first organization. What do you mean by direct broadcast address? So if packet is having this address, you are here somewhere in internet and this is your first organization. So if you want from here, if you want to send a packet to each and every computer in this network, to each and every computer, then you will use this address. So if this computer has used 1.255.255.255, then after crossing all the routers and all, once it reaches this organization, it will go to each and every computer. That is the basic meaning. Direct broadcast. Are you getting it? Direct broadcast address. Directly you want to broadcast. Okay, so that's why it will not be assigned to any computer. Any doubt here?
Nice, sir.
Okay, so now first organization first computer, first organization first host, 1.0.0.1. Okay. First organization last host, first organization, last host. How you will calculate? 1 dot 255 dot 255 dot, if I place 255 it will be dba, so minus 1 254. Please let me know if anybody is facing any difficulty.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now let me jump to the next slide. Take snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay, this is the story of first organization. Now we can give story of second organization also, or second organization. So second organization, it will start with 2.0.0.0. It will go till 2.255.255.255. Okay, so first host 2.0.0.1, last host 2.255.255.254. Net ID of second organization, direct DBA of second organization. This is okay, net ID and DBA. So first host and last host. Yes, take snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay, so the last organization, that is, I have told you 126th organization. So see this. Now if you have doubt, you say this. First organization here 1, second organization here 2. So for 126th, here will be 126. So simple. 126.0.0 to 126.255.255.255. Okay, so this is net ID of the last organization of class A. This is DBA of last organization of class A. So first host in last organization 126.0.0.1, and last host in 126th organization 126.255.255.254. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so roughly now I will say, take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
So if you want to find any X organization of class A, this X can be 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, X organization. So you will say X dot 0.0.0 to X dot 255.255.255, and first host X dot 0.0.1, last host X dot 255.255.254. Okay, so this is the net ID of X organization. This is the DBA of X organization. So
Yes,
that
sir.
is very simple. Okay, so take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now they can simply twist the question. So last IP address given to host of class A. Last IP address given to host of class A. So host of class A addressing. Last they are saying. So last means last organization you have to go. So it will be 126.255.255. Na 254. That's it. Okay, so this type of question you should be very fluent. So I think you have got the point what I want to convey here. That's it. So so now we are going to start about, so finally what is the conclusion? I have told you na. So class A IP address can be given to, it can be given to 128, but we are giving to 126 organization, and each organization will have 2 power 24 IP addresses. Right, mind the wording, 2 power 24 IP addresses and 2 power 24 minus 2 host. Okay. So yes, so take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide. Now we will start class B. Done.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now since we have done class A, now class B will be very easy for you. So what about class B? So these two octets are reserved for net ID and these two are for host ID. So net ID first two octet. So they can go from all 0 to all 1. So 2 power 16. You might think like this, but no. For class B 1 0, first two bits are reserved. So we have to subtract here 2. That is 2 power 14. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Here 1 and 0, these are fixed, na? So only 14 bits can move, na? So that means 2 power 14 organizations can be given class B IP addresses. Okay, and how many hosts? Okay, I will tell you that step by step we will go. Okay, so 2 power 14 organizations can have class B IP addresses. Class B IP addresses. 2 power 14 organization. Now each organization has how many hosts? See this last two octet we are you can say revolving. So 2 power 16. So each organization has 2 power 16 IP addresses, and each organization has 2 power 16 minus 2 host, because first and last will be reserved. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, so please take snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
So now I want you to tell me first organization of class B, how it will look like. First organization of class B. So try to find the octet. 1 0. So here all zeros will be there. So 1 followed by 7 zeros. That is nothing but 128. Okay, and here all zeros obviously. Okay, so 128.0 and here also zeros. So first organization of class B, how it will look like 128.0.0.0.02 till what point we will go? See this last two octets are fixed, na? Host ID. So we will revolve only last two. We will fix this 255.255. Why we are not changing this? Because if it was class A, then we have to change these three octets. In class B, you have to change only two octets. Any doubt here?
The first organization of class A, sorry, class B, sir, we start from 128.
Yes,
That I
why?
didn't understand, sir, because class A we started from 1.
So here why 128? See this, na? See this. For what was the condition for class B? First bit is 0. First octet, first bit is 0, and sorry, first bit is 1 and second bit is 0. In class A, first bit was 0. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Try to try to remember this. And cake half given 0 and here 1, and then 1 after 1 second bit will be 0 for class B.
Yes, sir.
So if we are starting with like this 1 0, so here it will be okay. Where we have gone? So here 1 0. After that we have 6 zeros. So what will it look like? 1 followed by 7 zeros. So it will be 128, na? Because for first organization everything will be 0, na?
Yes, sir.
So here all zeros. So 128.0, and here obviously for zeros, and then we will move these two only. That is 255, 255. So 128.0.0 to 128.0.255.255. This is for first organization. Any doubt here? So first organization for class B. Now net ID. Net ID is very simple. This is your net ID. Okay, DBA. DBA is very simple. This is your DBA. Now first host 128.0.0.1 and last host 128.0.255.254. Any doubt here?
Done, sir.
Okay, so this is first organization. Now let me tell you the second organization. Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay, now please try to answer second organization. How it will look like? Should I say 129.0.0.0? Should I say like this?
No, sir. The second
No.
it has to be
Very good,
established.
very good. Yes, yes. So from here we will start, na? Because
Yes,
here we have put all zeros. Now here I have to put one. So what it will look like? 128.1.0.0 to 128.1.255.255.
yes, sir.
Okay. So first host 128.1.0.1, last host 128.1.255.254. So this is what net ID, net ID of second organization. This is what
DB.
DBA of second organization. Okay, so now see, I am telling you in advance, this topic is little bit confusing, and since I am moving very slowly and in sequentially, you are able to get everything. After 1 or 2 days, if I will ask you, you will definitely get confused. It's just like that. If you ask a baby that please tell me the counting, he will tell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Till 10, it will he or she will tell you. But if you say what is the fifth number, what is the fourth number, he won't be able to guess that, because he just knows sequentially. So you will get each and everything sequentially, but if anything will be asked from in between, you might get confused. So better is you have to revise these things again and again, so that everything get fit in your mind properly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
So
we go to second organization of class A,
hmm hmm yeah, so second organization of class A was, see this, for class A what we were doing, this first octet is for net ID, and these three are for host ID. So when
yes,
we have done all here 255, 255, 255, you add one here, you will get here 0, 0, 0, and here we will add one.
yes,
So
sir.
that's why for first organization it was 1, for second organization it was 2.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so first octet we are moving. For class
Okay.
B we will move second octet. Okay,
Okay.
and then after moving entire second octet, we will jump to the first octet. Okay, don't
Okay.
worry, I will tell you this thing.
First octet is first organization. Second octet is second organization. Class
For
B.
which
For class
uh,
A.
no, it is not like that. Okay, don't worry, I will tell you. Let us jump to the third organization.
Okay, sir.
Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
So now please let me know about third organization. How it will look like? How it will look like?
Hmm.
128 here. So here we will get 2.
That's what I'm not understanding. So why is 128 constant in this class B?
So I am telling you this thing only. See, try to visualize the things. 1 0 is fixed, and here 6 bits are remaining, and here 8 bits are remaining. These
Yes.
two octets are for net ID for class B.
Yes, sir.
So now what for first what you will put 1 0, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then from here 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
Yes, sir.
So now what is this? 128. Here what is this? 0.
Hmm.
Okay, and then 0 and then 0 for last two, and then here we will get 255.255, and here 128.0, like this. So this is for your first organization. See, this first organization was this only 128.0.0.0, like this.
Yes, sir.
Now try to visualize what about second organization. What you will do? Where you will put 1? Here, na?
Hmm.
See, if you have, forget about these two. You just consider 14 bits are there. 14 zeros to 14 1. How you will revolve? 14 0 to 14 1. 14 zeros are over. Now you will put here 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the moment you put here 1, what you will get here? Decimal equivalent 1 only. And here only 128.
Yes, sir. Understood.
So
sir.
that's, so for second generation, 128.1.0.0 to this. Now,
Yes, sir.
what about third organization? What you will put here? So after
128. Yes, sir.
here 1 and here 0. So what you will get here? 2. Okay. So what we are going to put? 128.2.0.0 to 128.2.255.255.
Yes, sir.
Now it's okay.
Sir. Understood, sir.
So this will be what? Net ID. This is what? DBA. And first host, I think 128.2.0.1, and last host 128.2.255.254. That's it. Now I think it's trivial. Fourth organization, here see this. First organization we have started with 0. Second 1. Third 2. So fourth we will get here 3. Then 4, then 5, then 6, and so on. Now please try to concentrate. What about my 255, 255th organization? How it will look like? 128.254. So let me say 256th organization. Here it will be 255.0.0 to 128.255.255.255. Any doubt here?
Clear, sir. Understood, sir.
Now tell me what about 257th organization?
Sir, 129 से start होगा.
Yes, very good, very good. 129.0.0.0
Yes.
to 129.0.255.255. Is it okay?
Sir. Sir.
So now and so on. We will keep on going. Okay. Yes. So now we will say about last organization. Please take snapshot.
Done, sir.
So what about my last organization of class B? Last organization of class B. How it will look like? So try to imagine 1 0, and here we will put 6 ones, and here we will put 8 ones. So 6 1 means 63. 128 plus 63, 191. So I will say 191.255.0.0 to 191.255.255.255.
Yes,
Like
sir.
this. Okay. So last organization first host. They will ask such question. Last organization of class B, net ID. This is the net ID of last organization of class B. Last organization DBA. It is the DBA. Last organization first IP address. Last organization first IP address is this only. Last organization last IP address is this only. Last organization first host 128.255.0.1.
Yes, sir.
Last organization last host 191.255.255.254. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So last organization first host. Last organization last host. So this is net ID of last organization, that is first address, first IP address. Try to notice this thing. This will confuse you very much. First IP address is different thing. First host is different thing. First IP address is net ID only. Net ID of last host, that is first IP. Okay. DBA of last organization, that is last IP. If they say last IP, this is the last IP. If they say last host, this is the last host.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do not get confused here. Take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay. So next type of take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay. So this is all about class B. So I have dictated few notes about it. Class B IP address can be given to. No, I have not dictated. Please try to note
No.
down. Hmm. Class B IP addresses can be assigned to. Class B IP addresses can be assigned to 2 power 16 minus 2, that is 2 power 14 different organizations.
We wrote it, sir, already.
Okay, we have wrote it, then it's very good. So 2 power 14 organizations, and each organization will have 2 power 16 IP addresses and 2 power 16 minus 2 host. We have written this point now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. It's good. Now we are jumping to class C. Class C. Now try to imagine in class C, these 3 octets are reserved for net ID, and this is reserved for host ID. So now please tell me from where we will start. See, if you try to remember, we have
We have
110 here.
sir.
First 3 bits were 110. So now tell me about, okay, first of all, tell me how many different organizations can have class C IP addresses. How many different organizations? So these 3 octets we are moving, that means 2 power 24, but 3 bits are reserved, so minus 3. This question have been asked in gate. This question have been asked in gate. So class C IP address can be given to how many organization? Many of the students got the wrong answer. First option was 2 power 24 only, and many students exist 2 power 24 because they forgot that first 3 bits are reserved. So you have to subtract 3 here. 2 power 24 minus 3, that is 2 power 21 different organizations can have class C IP address. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
So 2 power 21 is correct. So please write down class C IP address can be given to, write this properly like this only. Class C IP address can be given to 2 power 24 minus 3, that is 2 power 21 different organizations. Class C IP address can be given to 2 power 24 minus 3, right, like this. Class C IP address can be given to 2 power 24 minus 3, that is 2 power 21 different organizations, and each organization can have, please tell me, 2 power 8 IP addresses. Each organization can have 2 power 8 IP addresses.
Yes, sir.
But 2 power 8 minus 2 hosts. Host for host minus 2. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So each organization can have 2 power 8, that is 256. 256. What 256? IP addresses. 2 power 256 IP addresses. 2 power 8 minus 2, that is 254 hosts.
Yes, sir.
So approximately how many organizations? 2 power 20, I have told you million. 1 million is 2 power 20 approximately. So 2 power 21 means 2 million. So approximately 2 million organizations can have class C IP addresses. Million is 10 lakh. So 20 lakh organizations can have class C IP addresses. Approximately. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now let's start with first organization of class C. Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now please tell me about first organization of class C. First organization of class C. How it will look like? So try to imagine 110, and this second octet, this is third octet, and this is fourth octet. So here 110 is fixed. So for first organization, we will put all 5 zeros here. Here all zeros, here all zeros, and here also all zeros. So double 1 followed by 6 zeros. It is nothing but 192. You can check it out. 128 plus 64, that is 192. So 192.0.0.0.0. 2. Yes, please let me know the last address. How you will calculate?
So 192.0.0.255.
Yes, very good. 192.0.0.255. Why? Because last octet will revolve only. Okay. So this is the net ID, and this is what? DBA. First computer or first host 192.0.0.1. So this is your first host, and last host 192.0.0.254. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now take snapshot.
Done, sir.
Please let me know the second organization. How we will say for second?
0.1
Yes, very good, very good. Yes. So last will be 192.0.1.255. Now I think everything is crystal clear. So for
Okay.
class A, move this. Class B, move this. Class C, move this.
Yes, sir.
So I think I should not write again and again. Na? This is net ID. So first IP address of second organization. This is this first IP address. So try to focus here. What they are saying, IP address or host. These silly mistakes have been done by many students. That's why I keep on repeating this thing again and again. First IP address they are saying, that is net ID. Last IP address they are saying, that is DBA. If they say last host, that will be -1, and here first host, that will be +1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first host 192.0.1.1 and last host 192.0.1.254. Take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
So now if I go till 256th organization, how it will look like? So say this. For first, here 0. For second, here 1. -1. Na? So for 256, 192.0.255.0 to 192.0.255.255. And if I go to 257th organization, then how it will look like? 192.1.0.0 to 192.1.0.255 and so on. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So that's it. So this is all about class C. Now for class, take snapshot.
Done, sir.
So now, and one more thing, last organization also. We will study this thing also. Last organization of class C.
512th
Last
organization.
No, it will not be 512th.
Yeah, it can be.
It will be very high. It will be 2 millionth organization roughly, because
Yes, yes.
that is very big number and we do not really need to remember it. So approximately 2 millionth organization, that will be the last organization of class C. And how it will look like? See this. What we have to do? First octet 110 is fixed, and then second, and here third, and then here fourth. So fourth octet will be 0 for sure, because first address here, last na, so 255, here also because last 255, and here 5 zeros will be there, so it will become 51. 51 means 31 you have to add. So if you add 31, what you will get? 192 plus 31.
31, sir.
So it will be 223. 223. So 223.255.255.0 to 223.255.255.255. This is the last organization of class C. So for last organization, net ID you just put all ones. Okay. Any doubt?
For last organization, net ID, sir.
Net ID all ones. So here.
Sir.
For class A, here we have put all ones. So first was 0. So if I put all ones, 127, but 127 was reserved, so that's why we have taken 126. For class B, for class A, let me tell you. Class A, it was first 0. So I will put here all ones. All ones means 127, but 127 is reserved. So we have put 126 here for the last organization of class A. For class B, these two octets, so 1 and here 0, so you will put here 6 ones and here also 8 ones, so it comes out to be 191.255. For class C, 110, so this and this, so here you will put all 5 ones, here all 8 ones, here all 8 ones, so what you are getting is this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for first organization, put all zeros, so simple. For first organization for class A, if you put all zeros, that is reserved, so we have put here 1. Okay, and for class B, 10 and here 6 zeros and here 8 zeros, so 1 followed by 70, that is 128, 128.0.0.0. For class C, here 110, so here all 5 zeros and here all 8 zeros and here all 8 zeros, so 00 and here 192.
Done, sir.
So I think everything is fit and fine, everything is in your head. Now let's move ahead. Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
So this is not for class D and class E. See this, I have told you. So net ID, host ID, everything is now over. So what we have done, for class D and class E, I have told you it was nothing. It was like that. So class D was for multicasting, and class E was for future use. This future does not come because in future it was gone away. Class full addressing is not used now longer. It is not used nowadays. So but class E was for future, class D was for multicasting. So we will not do bifurcations here. So net ID, host ID, do not say like this, how many octet for net ID, how many for host ID. That's it is not for them. Okay, any doubt here?
No, sir.
Yes, so now we will start another type of question. See, we have to study questions only. In IP addressing, theory is very less. We have to study questions only. So now let me tell you the questions. Okay. Yes. So for example, let me start from here. So,
सर एक डाउट था सर.
yeah, please ask.
सर वो आप बोले थे नंबर ऑफ होस्ट जो होता है वो 2 टू, जैसे क्लास बी में होता है 2 टू द पावर 24 माइनस 2. तो सर क्लास बी का हर एक जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जब हम लोग लिखेंगे तो हर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में भी एक नेट आईडी और एक डीबीए होता है.
Yes.
तो सर वो भी होस्ट में काउंट हो जाता है?
नहीं
सर, मेरा बोलने का मतलब है कि 2 टू द पावर 24 माइनस 2 आपका हो गया नंबर ऑफ होस्ट इन क्लास बी.
No, number of hosts in one block.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
For each organization, please see the language which I have told you. For it was by the way for class A. For class A, 2 power 24 IP addresses.
हाँ.
And each organization, see this, I have written, each organization will have 2 power 24 minus 2 host.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
Each organization, na? And for total number of what I have used the word. Okay, let me check that out. Where was the class B? So for class B, 2 power 14 organizations can have class B IP addresses, and each organization has 2 power 16 IP addresses, and each organization has 2 power 16 minus 2 host. Okay, yeah. And for class C, we have told you where I have written or not. Okay, yeah. So each organization will have 2 power 8 IP addresses and 2 power 8 minus 2 host. Okay, and total, and how many such organizations are there? 2 power 21 such organizations. Okay, yeah, and let me do the mathematics. Don't worry, let me do the mathematics if you have any doubt. So what I can say, class A, for class A, I have told you it can be given to 2 power 7 different organizations. We can give it, but we are not giving because first and last block were reserved. So let us say we have taken total 2 power 7 organizations. 2 power 7 organization, and each organization is having 2 power 24 IP addresses. So how many total IP addresses in class A? 2 power 7 multiplied by 2 power 24. Any doubt here? there are total 2 power 7 organization and total 2 power 24 IP addresses in each organization. So how many total IP addresses? 2 power 7 into 2 power 24. It comes out to be 2 power 31. You can check it out. So that is what we have told you in the previous lecture. Class A total 2 power 31 IP addresses. That is 50%.
हाँ सर सर.
हाँ. And for class B, do the mathematics. Don't worry. Class B, to how many organizations? 2 power 14 different organizations. Okay, because first two were reserved. 2 power 40 different organization, and each organization can have 2 power 16 IP addresses. This comes out to be 2 power 30. That is what exactly we have done. 25%. In class C, 2 power 21 different organization, and each organization is having 2 power 8 IP addresses. So it comes out to be 2 power 29 IP addresses, and that is nothing but your 1 by 8. That is 12.5%. Try to remember the diagram, na? Cake diagram. Class A, class B, and this is class C. D and E, forget about them.
हाँ सर, तो जब नंबर ऑफ होस्ट निकालने आता है तो वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के रेस्पेक्ट में आता है ना?
Yes. For organization, they are not saying for entire class B.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
Okay, so in each organization of class B, number of hosts will be how many? Because see, host means computer, so computer will be there in an organization, na? You will own the computers. Okay.
Yes,
Yes, so now you can take the snapshot of this also, and now I will move to another type of questions.
Done, sir.
Done? Okay. So now they will ask such type of question. They will say an address in a block, an IP address in block is 73, 25, 40, 50. I have written randomly. Find first address, last address, total number of addresses, okay, and total number of addresses in block. They are going to ask this, okay, and also try to find class to which this IP address belong. Class to which this IP address belong. Okay, so what we are going to find first address, last address, total number of addresses in the block, class to which this IP address belong. Okay, and first host IP address, first host IP, last host IP. We will find all this. So first of all, we will try to answer this. This is very simple. Class to which this IP address belong. If you are lucky, this type of question will come and it will give you marks in free of cost. These are very beautiful questions and very easy. Class to which this IP address belong. How you will tell this?
Sir, class A.
Yes, very good. Class A. How you have got this class A?
Sir, range रहता था ना sir. 1
हाँ,
to
range रहता था,
126.
बिल्कुल. Very good. So 0 to 127 is class A, but we should say properly 1 to 126 only, because 0 and 127 are reserved. So first octet you will see the range. So 1 to 126, this is 73. So obviously this is class A. Okay, so let me first try to give you practice questions on this, then we will start this question. Don't worry, otherwise it will become quite difficult for all of you. So first of all, let us answer this class type of question. Take the snapshot first.
Answer.
Okay, so now I will write few IP addresses. Please let me know to which class they belong. Okay, so let us suppose 64.1.2.5. Let me copy it. It will simply save our time. Okay, so next is say 164, next is say 144. Okay, next is say 125, next 136, 250. Okay, so how you will check? So for class, in order to find the class, you will find first octet. Okay, range you have to check. So for class A, For class A, range is from 1 to 126. Okay. For class B, range is from 128 to 191. Class C, range is from 192 till 3. I do not remember all these things. I am not by hearting. I am just doing mental calculations. Class A 1 to 126. Actually, it is from 0 to 127, but 0 and 127 are reserved. So don't worry about them. Class B, we will start from 128 and till what point we will go? 191. Now here class C 192. Till what point we will go? 192 is the for class C, first 3 bits are reserved. So five was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is this number? 31 you have to add. 192 plus 31. It comes out to be 223. Yes. Class D 224 till to what we will go 1110, and here it will be 224 plus 15 you have to do. 5 ones we have to add. 224 plus 15. 239. Okay. And class E 240 till 255. That is obvious now, because all ones will be there. All ones is 255. So you just have to remember this range, and everything is easy now. 164 is between what? This class B. This is class A. 144 is again class B. 125 is class A. 136 class B. 250 is class E. Okay. So I have not given for class C. So let me give you 200.1.2.5. So it will be class C. Okay. And then 230.4.5.6, it is of class D, and so on. Now I think it's very trivial for all of you. You can easily guess. So what you have to check? First octet of IP address. You just check the first octet, you will be able to find the class. That is very simple question. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now everything is fit and fine. Now we will start this typical kind of questions. So take the snapshot of this.
Done, sir.
Now we will answer this. So now class we have find, it is of class A. Now find the first address, last address, total number of addresses in the block. First address, please tell me what will be the first address. Any idea?
यस सर क्लास ए है तो 73rd ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हुआ वो तो 73.0.0.1
Dot zero first address. They are not saying first host.
अच्छा हाँ तो वो हो जाएगा नेटवर्क आईडी.
Net ID. First address is net ID.
Yes, sir.
So 73.0.0.0. That is the first address. So what you are doing, basically you are converting all this to zeros. That's it. You just find class. You have got the class. You just put them all zeros. You will get the answer 73.0.0.0. But 1 or 2 questions will trouble you. After that you will be fluent. Don't worry. Please bear with me for 2-3 minutes. You will get everything. Last address. 255.255.255. Yes, last address. So you just put all ones. That's it. So total number of addresses in the block. Since it is class A, how many addresses are there? 2 power 24. And how you have got it? 3 octets you have moved. Nah? 3 octets you have moved. So total number of addresses 2 power 24. Class to which this IP address belong? A. First host IP address. Now they are saying for host. This. Last host IP. Now they are saying for host 255.255.254. Any doubt here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. So now you can take the snapshot of this, and we will do another question like this.
Done, sir.
So now, just to save the time, let me copy this. Let me copy this slide just to save the time. So I will simply change here. So I will say 125.25.40.50. So same scenario. You try to answer this. Same questions. All these are same questions. So first of all, you should answer this. Class to which this IP address belong? Class A or class B or class C?
Sir, class A.
Class B.
Class A. No, 125.
125. Yes, sir. 1 to 126 is class A, sir. Yes, sir.
So it is class A. Class A. Now first address, very easy. 125.0.0.0. Last address 125.255.255.255. Okay, total number of addresses 2 power 24. See this total number of addresses they are saying. They are not saying host. Total number of addresses 2 power 24. First host you just change here 125 and 125. Okay, if they say total host, you will say 2 power 24 minus 2. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me jump to the next slide. Take snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay, so next I will say 150. Now please let me know. First of all, class
B, sir.
Class B. Very easy. So this is class B. Now first address. First address. Last two octet will be moved, na? First two are for net ID, last two are for host ID. You do not need to touch this first net ID part. You just change them. Zeros. First address. Last address. Okay. Class we have done. First host IP address 150.25.0.1. And here 150.25.255.254. Okay, number of host. Okay, and total number of addresses 2 power 16. They are saying total number of addresses. Total number of addresses 2 power 16 because 2 octets we have moved. And whatever total number of hosts?
2 power 16 minus 2.
Total number of hosts 2 power 16 minus 2. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, so take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
So I think there is no need to give any example of a class B. Now you can do it. Now first two are fixed, last two will be moved. So now I think it's perfectly fit and fine with everybody. And now let me change this question and I will take any random number. Say I take here say 200. Yes. So what is this?
Class
To
C,
which
sir.
class this belong?
Class C, sir.
C. Yes, very good. Class C. Okay, good. Class C. Okay, because we have the range, predefined range, and really I do not remember. I am teaching this subject from the past 12 years and still I do not remember which class is this. So I will do it in my head. So same approach you have to follow because it is not guaranteed that after 2-3 months you will be able to remember these things because still we had 3 months left. Okay, so try to do calculations in your mind. That is very good idea.
Yes.
So for 200 class C, it's okay. Now see first address, last address, total address is everything. First address
200.25.40.0.
Yes. So last octet we will move. That's it. So 225.40.0. Yes. Last address
200 plus 0.25.40.
last 255. Last 255. Okay. Total number of addresses 2 power 8. Only one block we are moving. For class C, we already know total number of addresses in the block. Class to which this IP address belong, we have already done. Class C. Now first host.
200.25.40.1.
200.25.40.1. And last?
200.25.40.254.
Yes, 254. Yes, it's good now. So now everybody is comfortable with all these questions.
Yes, sir.
So, so take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide, and now we will dig deep into it. Okay, we will now try to dig deep. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have done these questions. Let me ask the question in this way. How router will know this? How router know the class? Router is just like, you can consider it as just like a computer. So how computer will calculate this thing? Because computer does not know, does not has common sense. We have common sense. We are doing that. We will make all zeros and so on. So we want to do this thing mathematically. How router know the class? That means that is mathematically how it will do. Mathematically, we want to know the things now. So for class, it is very simple. Since we are doing mathematics, so we will say simply check the range. So what they will say, first octet. So it will check number. If number is greater than or equal to 1 and less than equal to 126, it will simply say class A. If number is greater than equal to 128 and less than or equal to 191, you will say class B. If it is greater than equal to 192 and less than equal to what? 223, I suppose. 223, na?
223, sir.
So it will say class C. For D and D, forget about it. Okay, we need not do these things because they are for future and for multicasting. It is not in your GET syllabus. So till now, till these things you should remember. So router will know these things very easily. Classes is over. Now question is how router will know the net ID. See, I have told you in the previous lecture only that router will not store IP addresses of all the computers. It will store only net ID. So how, now question arises, how router will know the net ID? Okay, so please write it.
Sir.
Okay, okay. So before writing, we should do the things first. Okay, so let me take the slides. Slides are over. So for example, now I am asking question 73.40.50. Say 36. From this you want to get 73.0.0.0. That is the net ID of this, na?
Sir.
So how router will do this? So I want to, from here I want to reach here. How you will reach it? I have told you in the previous lecture, and or not. So try to do these things and try to get this. So how we will do it? So I will simply say for 73 I want 73. So I will put here 255. For 40 we want 0. So anything I want 0. Here anything I want 0. Here anything I want 0. So I have to do 0.0.0. And what operation I am doing? AND. Bitwise AND I am doing. And finally I will get this 73.0.0.0. Any doubt? So router first. So first router will do. Router will find the class. It will find the class. I have told you in the previous slide only. So it will find the class. After finding the class, if it is class A, it will AND the given IP address with this special number to find the first address or the net ID. And this net ID will be stored in the routing table, and in the table it will find it, and it will say, okay, I have to forward the packet from port number 1 or port number 2 and so on. Like this it will do routing. Are you getting some kind of small hazy picture in your mind? Hazy picture is more than sufficient for me. Okay, we will clear this picture after few slides. Don't worry. So the hazy picture is in our mind now. 73, 40, 50, 36. Any IP address packet comes to the router. What it will do? It will first find the class. After finding the class, it will AND this with this special number to get the net ID. And after finding the net ID, it will search the routing table. And after searching from the routing table, it will forward the packet. It's very simple. Now let me do another question. If I say 150.60.45.90, and from which from here net ID I want to find. Why net ID I'm concentrating? Because router is storing net ID. It is not storing any host ID. So how you will find net ID? What is the class? Class B. So what I want from here? What I want from here? 150.60.0.0. How I can do it? 255.255.0.0. I will do AND operation. Any doubt?
Understood, sir.
Because I have to, whatever maybe thing here I want to make it 0. Whatever is here I have to copy paste. Whatever is here I have to copy paste. So for that I will put this thing. This is the special number. So first router will find the class. After finding class, it will end it with this special number to get this thing. That is the net ID. And let us take another example of say class C 200 dot say 70 arbitrary I'm taking dot 80.90. So it will find the class. So what I want from here 200.70.80.0. So 255.255.255.0. I will end it and I will get this answer. So this is again a special number which your router is using. So this special number now I am going to name it. That name is important. This and this. These are the three special number which we have used. These are known as net mask.
We can also use this mask to calculate our net ID, no, sir?
Yes, very good. We can use it, but by common sense we are able to do it. So why we want to AND and why we want to do these things? Common sense is see the class. So net ID for class A,
yes,
zeros. For class B you just make last 2. For class C you just make the last 0. That's it. So why we should waste time in doing and so on? By common sense we can do it, but router has no common sense. They are computer. So you want to give some calculative method. So for that method I have told you these things. So these are known as net masks. Okay, so net mask. So what is the use of net mask? Net mask is applied by a router to find the net ID. Okay. Yes. So please write. Please take the notes now. To find net ID, router first find the class of IP address. To find net ID, router first find the class of IP address. I have told you now. First you have to find the class. So to find net ID, router will first find the class of IP address and then apply bitwise AND operation. And then apply bitwise AND operation. Bitwise AND operation between the given IP address. Between the given IP address and corresponding net mask. Between the given IP address and corresponding net mask. Between the given IP address and corresponding net mask. Okay. Yes. And now write net mask for class A. Please write it. Net mask for class A is 255.0.0.0. Net mask for class B is 255.255.0.0. Net mask for class C is 255.255.255.0. Net mask for class D and E not defined because there is no net ID host ID kind of thing in class D and E. So no need to say what is the net mask of class D and class E. No, it is not there.
Yes,
okay. So now we have given you the answer that how router will find the net ID. Now direct broadcast address. How router can find direct broadcast address for the network? Let me jump to the next slide. Take snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now I want to answer how router find DBA. For example, what was here 73, 40, 50, 36. Just to save the calculation, 73, 40, 50, 36. So from here, DBA. What I want to find? 73.255.255.255. How you can find it out? So I want to say directly and indirectly, whatever may be the number here, I want 255 here. Whatever may be the number here, I want 255. Whatever may be the number here, I want 255. And here, whatever number is here, I want to copy. So obviously,
or operation.
very good, very good. 0.255.255.255. I will do OR operation and I will get it.
Yes, sir.
So what is this? What is this number? This is first of all we have to find the class. Obviously, class is A. So net mask was 255000. So I have bitwise not the net mask. Bitwise not I have done for the net mask, and after doing bitwise not, I have OR it with the given IP address, and finally I have got this.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt here?
No.
Okay, it's fine now. So I will dictate the notes, don't worry. So if I am having say 150.60.70.80, roughly I have written. From here I want 150 class B, na? This is class B. So 150.60.255.255 I want. So what should I do now? 0.0.255.255 and I have to do OR, I will get it. So net mask for class B was 255.255.00, but here I have done bitwise not, so I have got 00.255.255. Finally, after doing OR, I have got this. Now see the class C. So if I say 230, 230 is for class. Okay, let us take 200. It will become D na. 200, 40, 50, 60. And from here I want 240, 50, 255. So what I have to do, 0.0.0.255, or we will get the answer. So how router will find the last address? To find last IP address, bitwise or okay, let me write it. Take the snapshot. Then I will dictate the note. Don't worry. Take the snapshot. I will dictate the notes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now to find last IP address, first find the class of IP address. Then bitwise not the given net mask. And do bitwise OR operation with the given IP address. And do bitwise not operation with the given IP address.
Bitwise not?
Sorry, bitwise OR. And then do bitwise OR operation with the given IP address. Okay, so step number 1 is class. After do not the net mask, and then OR with the given IP address. These are the 3 steps.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now how router will do the task, just to give you proper feeling, what I will say, an IP address is given as 140.40.50.60. So how router will find the first address, how router will find the last address. First address 140.40.50.60, it will say 255.255.0.0 because it is class B. So it will say 140.40.0.0. For last 140.50.60, 0.0.255.255, 140.40.255.255. That's it. Yes. So take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now we have built a hazy picture in our mind, and now I will tell you the exact wordings. So how router forward or route the packet. how router forward or route the packet. So from the packet or from the datagram, it will first find the destination IP address. Okay, because header of network layer contain what? Source IP address as well as destination IP address. Destination IP address it will first extract from the header. Extract from header. Okay. After extracting destination IP address, what it will do? It will find the class. Okay. Step number 1 is extract from header IP address. It has destination IP address. It has find it out. That was step number 1. Then we are going to step number 2. What it will do in step number 2? It will find the class. How it find the class? I have told you already. Step number 3. Bitwise AND with net mask. Bitwise AND with net mask. Okay, to find net ID. To find net ID. Step number 4. Search net ID in table and accordingly forward packet from respective port. Forward packet from respective port. I will change it. Don't worry. I have to change these things. I have just given you the rough idea how router will do the things. Rough idea I have given you. I will slowly keep on changing it. Like what if it has searched the net ID and it was not able to find it? Then what it will do? Okay, it cannot say, I do not know. It cannot raise its hand and say that I do not know where to forward and so on. So we have to do lots of changes here. I have just given you a small idea or intuitive idea that what or how router will do the things. Okay, it is just an intuitive idea. Okay.
So search net ID in the table
and accordingly forward the packet from respective port.
Awesome.
Okay, and accordingly forward the packet from respective port. This is the rough idea. Okay, slowly I will change it. Slowly I will build the concept. It's just like that I have told you, na? I will first make the face, then I will make the eyes, then I will make nose, and then I will make mouth and so on, and then you will say, okay, picture is completed. So slowly we will build the concept intuitively. Okay, so take the snapshot. Then I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
Okay, so now what I'm saying is an organization. Now I'm writing a new question. So we will try to answer this. So an organization need 2 power 22 IP addresses. Write it. An organization need 2 power 22 IP addresses. Then which class block will be allocated? Then which class block will be allocated? Which class block will be allocated? Also find how many IP addresses will be wasted. Also find how many IP addresses will be wasted. Okay. So what I'm saying, an organization need 2 power 22 IP addresses, and I want to ask you that if you are the organizer of the internet, then which class block will you give? Which class block will you give? And what is the wastage? Very good. Class A. Wastage I have to find. Okay. So see this. Class A, total 2 power 24 IP addresses can be given to each organization will have 2 power 24 IP addresses. Class B, 2 power 16, and class C 2 power 8. So B and C no question because I need 2 power 22 IP addresses. So only option left is I have to give class A IP address. So answer to this question will be class A IP address will be given. Class A block is given. Let me say it properly. Class A block will be given. Okay. Now please tell me the wastage. How many IP addresses will be wasted? So you are giving 2 power 24, but you need 2 power 22. So what is the value of this? How you will calculate? Okay, so let me tell you, 2 power 24. Can I say it? 2 power 2 into 2 power 22 minus 2 power 22. So 2 power 2 is 4. 4 into 2 power 22 minus 2 power 22. Let us suppose 2 power 22 is x. So 4x minus x, it is nothing but 3x. 3x is 3 into 2 power 22. So if I say 3 into 2 power 2 into 2 power 20. So what is this? 12 into 2 power 20. So I had told you 2 power 20 is what? 1 million approximately. I am not doing exact calculation. Exact is very difficult. 2 power 20 is very big number. So approximately 1 million. 2 power 20 is 1 million. So how many I have wasted? 12 million IP addresses I have wasted. 12 million is very huge. Million is 10 lakh. So 12 into 10, that means 1 crore 20 lakh IP addresses I have wasted. See the wastage. 1 crore 20 lakh IP addresses wasted. Very huge number. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the big problem which we are facing now. So what is the solution for this? Take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide. Okay. So let me jump to the next slide. So take a real life example. Okay, you are computing daily. Say you are a daily passenger, and you are going from your city to big city just for work and all, and say 100 kilometer you are traveling. 100 kilometers. Let us suppose you have a petrol car, and it is taking, say, it is giving you average of 10 only. Petrol car give very less average, so approximately 10 rupees per kilometer. So you are spending 1000 rupees just in commuting from your place to the given place. So in 1 month you will spend 30,000 rupees in just for your car. So what is the best idea? You will take 2 to 3 your fellow workers, and you will do the carpool, so that you are able to save lot of money. Okay, you can charge them 200 each, and you will be able to get, say, 4 persons. Total 5 persons can sit in your car. So 200 for you and 200 for each of them. So total 5 persons. So your cost has been decreased to 200 rupees only. So for 1000 you just go to 200 just by sharing your car. Most of the persons do these kinds of things. You already know these things. So that is the idea here itself. So if you want 2 power 22 IP addresses, and you will get total 2 power 24 IP addresses, so lot of them will be wasted. So what you will say? You will say, I want 2 power 22. Let me search 3 other organizations which also want 2 power 22 IP addresses. 3 other organization, let me search, and if I am able to find 3 other organization whose demand is same, then V4, total V4, we will demand 2 power 24 IP addresses or class A IP addresses. Okay, class A block now we will take, and we will share all these with 4 organization. Are you getting it? So you need 2 power 22. You will search 3 other organizations who are having similar demand. So total 4 organizations are there, and class A block will be given. So directly and indirectly, what is this? 4 into 2 power 22. That is nothing but 2 power 2 into 2 power 22. That is nothing but 2 power 24. So 0 wastage. Okay, and obviously cost will be cut down. Okay, so you have to spend, say, $100 million for class A block, because it is very big block, no? So you have to spend a lot of money to buy this block. So you will share this money between other organizations also. Okay, that is the best idea, and this idea is known as subnetting. Many questions have been asked in GATE from this topic, so you have to study it very properly, and many students get confused here, but I will put the concepts in such a way that you will never get confused in this topic. So now we are going to start a new topic, that is subnetting. Okay, so why we are doing subnetting? You have got the proper idea. Okay, so so now you should write few notes here. Okay, just for the sake of completion, so that nothing get here and there. So please write down. So after we have done here wastage. Wastage was 1 crore 20 lakh IP addresses were wasted. So after that you can write down. Better approach can be Better approach can be this organization can share this block. Better approach can be this organization can share this block with 3 more organizations. Better approach can be this organization can share this block with 3 more organizations to prevent wastage. With 3 more organizations to prevent wastage. Okay, and all these 3 organizations must need 2 power 22 IP addresses. And all these 3 organizations must need 2 power 22 IP addresses. Okay. Next point, this sharing process is known as subnetting. This sharing process is known as subnetting.
So how all these organization must need 2 power 22 IP addresses?
Your need is 2 power 22, so you have to search 3 other organizations which also need 2 power 22. So 2 power 22.
It's not like after consuming what I need and what is left, like
No.
It's not like that.
I will change this concept a little bit after a few slides, but it should be in power of 2. You cannot say I have left with 5 IP address, so you give 5 IP address to this organization. No, we cannot do like this. Okay, there are some restrictions. I will tell you that also after a few slides.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so roughly you should know this example, best example. So 1000 rupees, so 4 you will take 4 and you will charge 200 with each. So equal. First of all, I will do equal and then I will change it also. Okay, how to do unequal distributions. So firstly we will do equal distributions only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these 3 organizations must need 2 power 22 IP addresses. This sharing process is known as subnetting. This sharing process is known as subnetting. Okay, so now I am going to start this. So I will take a question and from that question I will clear this. Take snapshot, I will jump to the next slide.
Done, sir.
So first write down the formal question. A block having starting address 73.0.0.0 is to be shared. A block having starting address 73.0.0.0 is to be shared among 4 organizations. Shared among 4 organizations, and they will say find first and last IP address. Find first and last IP address of each subnet. Find first and last IP address of each subnet. Okay, so step by step we will build the concept. So 73.0.0.0 is to be shared among 4 different organizations, and first and last IP address of each subnet we want to find. So they have said nothing. So I will say, obviously, but I have to assume I have to assume that all these organizations need equal number of IP addresses, because if unequal, then they should specify. First organization needs this many IP addresses, second should need these many IP addresses, and so on. They have not specified. So obviously we will take equal. Okay, that is the only way. Otherwise I cannot solve this question. Okay, so what I will say, 4 organizations. So total number of, so first of all, find the class. Step number 1. I will do very slowly. Step number 1, class.
Class A, sir.
Class is A, class A. So total number of IP addresses in this block, 2 power 24 total. And you want to share among 4 organizations. So each organization will get how many IP addresses? Each organization 2 power 24 divided by 2 power 2, because total 4 organizations are there. 2 power 22. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So 2 power 22 IP addresses. So now how I will say this. So first octet, second, third, fourth. Total 4 octets. So here for class A 73, this is for sure it will be fixed. It cannot be changed because it is a NET ID. Now I have to do something in these 3 octets. So what should I do? Now since first organization need 2 power 22, second also 2 power 22, every total 4 organization and each need 2 power 22 IP addresses. So how you will get 2 power 22? So total number of bits here are 24. So you just skip these first 2 bits. So how many bits are left out? So 2 power 22 bits are left out. So these 22 bits, if they go from all zeros to all ones, so this means what? 2 power 22 IP addresses, and this is what exactly we want. So you just forget about these 2 bits. Okay, and these 22 bits will keep on revolving. So if they revolve from all zeros to all ones, then this will be given to the first organization. Now, since there are 22 ones, you just add 1 to the last place. What you will get? All zeros here, and here you will get 0, 1. Are you getting it? See this. First 2 bits are 0. Now here you have all the zeros, and then all ones. You add just 1 here. So after here we are having 2 zeros. Now you will get what? 0, 1. Okay. Yes, so 0, 1, and here we will get all zeros and then all ones. Now if you add 1 more here, what you will get? All zeros here, and here also 0, and here 1. Are you able to imagine it?
Yes, sir.
So directly indirectly here I want to say 0, and total 25 ones were there. 25 ones, and the moment you add 1 here, so you will get all the 25 zeros and here 1. So here 24 zeros, and here 1 0, and here 1. Okay. And then we will go till all the ones. Now you add just 1 here, so it will become all the zeros, and here I will get 1 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and where until what I will go? All the ones. So these are the organizations. So simple task. So this was our first organization. This was our second organization. This is my third, and this is my fourth organization. So what first organizations? But I have told you first and last IP address of each organization, each subnet. So first it will be 73.0.0.0. Last will be 73. So here see this. Now you try to imagine the octet. So in the second octet, first 2 bits are 0, and last 6 are 1. Last 6 are 1 means 63, and here 255, 255. Now here, so 73 dot here 0 1, and then all the zeros are there. So try to imagine. For first octet 0 0 1 2 bits, and then 6 bits are there. So 1 followed by 6 zeros, it is 64. So you will start with 64.0.0 until what point you will go? So 0 1, and here 6 ones will be there. Total 7 1. 7 1 is 127.255.255. Please let me know. Are you able to imagine with me or not?
Maybe I lost it, sir.
Okay, we are lost. No, don't worry. I will tell you. Don't worry. So this part is okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That I understood.
So now how we have got the 64? You have doubt. So let me tell you. 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the second octet. Story of the second octet. Third and fourth will be all zeros. So what is this? 1 followed by 6 zeros. That is nothing but 63. Sorry, 64. 1 followed by 6 zeros is 64.
Yes, sir. I got it.
64. And now till what point you will go? These two are fixed now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So 6 ones. So 6 ones and 1 1 here. So total 7 ones will be there.
Yes, sir.
So 127. Now tell me for other 1 0, and then imagine 6 zeros are all 6 zeros again are there. So total 7 zeros. 1 followed by 7 0 is 128. Until what point we will go? 73 dot. So 6 ones will be there. 6 ones are 63. So 128 plus 63. 191. So 191.255.255. Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
And don't worry, I will give you a fixed procedure. But first of all, I do not want to give you that procedure. If I give you that procedure, you will by heart the things, and once you by heart, gate exam will ask different question and you will get stuck in gate exam. That's why I am giving you proper proof of everything. Try to imagine with me. Okay, and after that I will give you fixed procedure, don't worry. So next, 73 dot. So this is one here. So all zeros, 6 zeros, 192. I have told you special number 192 dot 0 dot 0. Till what point I will go? 73 dot 192 and plus 63. That is 223.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So these are the first and last addresses of each subnet. So this is for subnet number 1, this is for subnet number 2, subnet number 3, subnet number 4. You can take the snapshot or something.
Done, sir.
Okay, so I hope you have got the point. Don't worry, don't worry. I will take few more questions. You will get more clarity. Okay, so let me do for 4 organizations only. Don't worry. Okay, then I will jump to 8 organizations and so on. I'm jumping to the next slide now.
Yes, sir.
So I will say 150.60.0.0. First address in the block is this, and we want to share it in 4 organizations. 4 organizations. Find first and last IP address of each organization. So now I am going to tell you the fixed procedure. So this is what, class B, na?
Yes, sir. It's class B.
So first 2 octet will be fixed. You will never touch them. So now so first of all, you for class B, how many IP addresses are there? 2 power 16 in each block.
Yes, sir.
Try to figure it out, the wording which I am using again and again. Total IP addresses are 2 power 16. Total hosts are 2 power 16 minus 2. So I am saying just IP addresses. So 2 power 16 IP addresses. Now I want to distribute them among 4 organizations. So what should be done? 2 power 16 divided by 2 power 2, 2 power 14.
Okay.
So 2 power 14 means 14 zeros to 14 ones. You just try to imagine this thing. 14 zeros to 14 ones. That is 2 power 14. So how we will revolve it? So first octet 150, you will never touch it. Second octet 60, you will never touch it. Third octet and fourth octet story will start. So here total we have 16 zeros to 16 ones. That is 2 power 16. But we want 14. So what should these 2 0 will be fixed for the first organization. So till what point we will go? 150.60.0.0 to 150.60.63.255. Please let me know if anybody is having any doubt. Why 63? Here this octet 6 1. 6 1 is nothing but 63.
Yes, sir.
Now for the next organization, I will add 1. It will become 0 1. So simple. So you are just buying 2 bits here. 4 organizations. Now I am giving you the shortcut. Please listen carefully. 4 organization. 2 bits are sufficient to label 4 organization. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now accordingly you will write the answer. So this is for the first organization. For second organization, it will start with 0 1. So 0 1. So it will be what? 150.60.01 means 64.0, and till what we will go? 150.60.127.255. Any doubt here?
Nice.
So 0 1 was there. So 6 zeros, imagine. 0 1, after that 6 zeros. So 1 followed by 6 zeros is 64. And then 1. So total 7 ones. Now this is also 1. 7 1. 7 1 is 127. Now start the other. Now start other. So 0 0 0 1 1 0. So it will be 150.60.128.0 and 150.60.63. 120 to 63, 191.255. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the last will be what?
150.60.192.0.
Yes, yes. 150.60.192.0 to 150.60.255.255. Is it okay?
So 92, and then we have followed by all zeros.
So why we have got here 192? Double one and then 6 zeros.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
And
this
all-
is special
all
number
ones.
192.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then we will make it all ones. All ones means what? All the 8 ones. All the 8 ones is 255.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So finally we have got it. So 4 organization, I think story is clear to everybody, na?
So in the previous example,
Hmm.
fourth subnet, it is 223 we wrote because it is
No, I think I have done here mistake. What we have done here? Okay, let me check that out. 73, 63, 64, 127, 128, 191. 192 to 255. Yes. 255. Yes, I have done here mistake.
okay.
255. All ones will be there, na? All ones.
Sir.
So 6 ones are these and 2 ones from here. So total 8 ones. 8 1 means 255.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here also 255. So now I think 4 organizations concept is clear to everybody, or should I do one more question?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay, so class, now I am giving you homework. So 200.60.70.0. So 4 organizations share. Homework. Okay, so this is class C. So only last octet will move.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 4 organization, total 2 power 8 IP addresses are there in class C. 4 organization you want to share. So 2 power 6 IP addresses. Now it's very easy to imagine also. You will be able to imagine very easily here. So total 2 power 6 IP addresses. So 6 zeros to 6 1. Okay, and so on. You can do it.
Yes, sir.
So take the snapshot. I will jump to the next slide. Now I will start 8 organization. If 4 is over, 8 is almost over. Don't worry. Take the snapshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now just for the sake of easy imagination, I will start with class C. Class C now I will start. So 200.60.70.0. Class C IP address is this, and I want to distribute them among 8 organizations. So how you will start? So 8 organization means total IP addresses. First of all, you should say class C. This is class C. Total 2 power 8 IP addresses are there, and you want to distribute them among 8 organizations. So 2 power 3. So each organization will have 2 power 5 IP addresses.
Yes.
So now please start. So first octet, do not touch it. Second octet, do not touch it. Third octet, do not touch it. Fourth octet, we will touch it. So 2 power 5 means 5 zeros to 5 ones. So so we will start with 200.60.70.0 to 200.60.70.31. 5 ones is 31. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So now try to imagine 5 zeros to 5 1. 1 2 3 4 5. 5 zeros to 1 2 3 4 5. Now how many bits we have fixed? 000 here also, 000. So 3 bits we have fixed, no? Because to label 8 organization we need 3 bits. So 3 bits I have fixed. So now, so this was for first organization. For second we will say what? 001. So now let me copy it just to save the time. So what we will say here? We will start with what? 001. Imagine 5 zeros are there. So 1 followed by 5 0, 32. Obviously we will say 31 is here. So obviously we will get 32 here. So 32 till what? So we will get all 6 ones. 6 1 is 63. 5 ones and here also 1. So total continuously 6 ones are there. That is 63.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then all zeros 001 010 010. Now please tell 010. So 200. Let me copy that. Okay, just to save the time, I'm doing copy paste. So let me copy this out. This is for third, fourth, fifth, कितने हो गए? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 हाँ 6 so two are left out 7 and 8 yeah now it's perfectly fine. Now we will do fastly. So this was for first organization, this is for second organization, this is for third organization. What about fourth? Fourth will be see 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 so 0 1 1. So now try to imagine, so 0 1 1, after that 5 zeros are there. So
A third
what
we
is
did
this
not
number?
complete it. 0 1 0.
Okay. So 0 1 0. So after 5 zeros will be there. So 1 followed by 6 zeros, 64. Okay. And till what point we will go? You will add just 31. That is shortcut here. So 5 ones you just add. Now 5 ones means 31. So 64 plus 31, 95.
But we have got 0 between us, so 1 0 and then followed by that is 5 zeros.
So you can count that 1 2 3 4 5. You just add 5 ones. So see this. You try to imagine this 0 1 0, then 1 2 3 4 5. This number is 64. So now if I add here all ones 1 2 3 4 5, what is this value? 31 na? 64 plus 31.
The seventh digit, like from right hand side, if you count, seventh digit is 1. Is it 64?
Yeah. Seventh digit. So 1 followed by 6 zeros are there na? 1 followed by 6 zeros is seventh digit 1 na? Is it okay?
Yes sir, yes sir.
So
Yes, sir, I'm counting from 2 4 8. So I did not count 1 2 4 8. Yes sir.
Correct. Okay. So now this is 64 and then I add 5 ones to it. So what will it become? See this. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 64 is there. If I make it 1, you will add 1. 65. This is the binary of 65. If I add a 2 1, so what you are adding? 64 plus 3.
Yes sir.
If I add here 1, so 64 plus 7. So what I have added 5 1, so 64 plus 35. 64 plus 31. It's as simple as that. Okay. So 64 plus 31, that is what? 95. 95 we have written here.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
So here now, so now it's trivial. So for 0 1 1, so 0 1 1, after that we have 5 zeros. So 1 followed by 5 zeros is okay. So 64 plus 32, you just add them. 64 plus 32 is 96, and that is so obvious. 95 then 96, you just add 31 to it. Simply 31 to it. So it will be 127. And why we have got 127? You can imagine also. Double 1 and after that 5 1. So total 7 1. 7 1 is 127. Okay. And then here from where we will start? 128. Okay. So 100. So it will be 100 followed by 5 zeros. So 128. That is very easy. After that 31 you add. 31 is what? 9 and then 159. Yes. Okay. And then we will start with 110. So okay, sorry for that. 101 na? 101. So 101 is what? So this is 128. 128 plus 32. 128 plus 32, 160. And that is so obvious. After 159 we will get 160 only. Until what point we will go? Plus add 31. So 191.
Yes sir.
Okay, because 1 0 1 and then after that 5 ones are there. So you just add 6 ones are there total. 6 1. 6 1 is 63. 128 plus 63, 191. Then 110, 192. Okay, this is special number, double 1. Starting double 1, 192. Till what point we will go? 31 you add. So 3 add 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
And then 111. Triple one is nothing but 2 to 4. You can check it out. 2 to 4, and then 255.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So I think you have got it. So
Yes, sir.
so it's all about imagination. The more you imagine, the more you get. That's it.
Hmm.
So for 8 organization, 3 bits will be fixed. 000, then 001, 010, 011, and so on. You will keep on doing it, and you can check it out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from here itself, don't worry. We will start the next class. So you can take snapshot of this.
Huh.
Done.
Done.
Okay. So yeah, and this also. So now, so this is for class C. So I am giving you homework. Okay, so say 150.60.0.0, 8 organization. You do it yourself. The more you do, the more you get. 8 organization. First and last you have to find. First and last.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then say 70.0.0.0, 8 organizations we have shared, and you have to find first and last. Please, it's my humble request. Please, everybody do this question, because in the next class I will take a very big flight in the sense I will give you questions from in between. Like I have shared an IP address between 16 organizations, and I will say first and last IP address of 10th organization. Directly you have to calculate that thing. So to reach that level, we have to solve this basic question fluently.
Sir.
Okay, now. So take the snapshot. We will wind up the class here itself.
Done, sir.
Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank
So
you.
we will meet. I think we will meet at 8:50 again, for operating system class. I think so.
We did not have this time allocation, sir, for Sunday.
For Sunday, you are having only one class.
Only one class today.
Let me check the schedule.
Sir, in the timetable.
I think sir has given me the schedule. Sunday 10 to 12. Okay, yeah, there is only one class for today. Okay, yes, yes. Okay then. Okay then. Thank you so much. Bye bye.